On the 1st of July, the EU's crypto grace period didn't fade out, it slammed shut. And if you're still serving EU clients on an old national registration, you may be breaking the law right now without changing a single thing you do. Let's find out which side of the vault door you're standing on. First, a disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Consult our team or another qualified professional for personalized guidance. Hey everyone, Robert here, legal consultant, licensed tax advisor, and registered trademark and design representative. At Cryptera Consulting, we live and breathe EU crypto regulation, and lately our inbox has one question on repeat. The MiCA transition period is over. Can I still serve my EU clients? Short answer, yes, but only with a real license in hand. And no, I applied for one does not count. Let me show you exactly where the line sits now and the 3 ways to legally stand on the right side of it. Quick rewind. MiCA, Europe's big crypto rulebook, fully switched on for crypto service providers at the end of 2024. Firms already operating legally under their old national rules got a runway, meaning you could keep serving clients while you apply for the new EU license. That runway had one hard end. 1st of July 2026, and there is no extension mechanism in the regulation. Not one day. But here's the twist most founders missed. Countries were allowed to shorten it, and many did. Germany and Ireland closed theirs at the end of 2025. What about Slovenia? Along with the Netherlands, Poland, Latvia, and Hungary, Slovenia just gave 6 months. So our domestic window shot all the way back in mid-2025. And if you operate in several countries, your real deadline was always the earliest one, not the friendliest one. The results are in. Before MiCA, the realistic count of active crypto firms across the EU sat somewhere north of 1,000. By late June, ESMA's register showed less than 300 licensed providers. The runway ended. Most of the market never took off. This is the misconception that's going to hurt the most people, so hear it clearly. MiCA's baseline rule is simple. No authorization, no crypto services in the EU. The grace period only paused that rule. Now it applies in full force, and a pending application is not authorization. Only a granted license lets you keep serving clients. And Europe's markets watchdog, ESMA, has said that unauthorized firms must stop and should already have carried out an orderly wind down. Filed 6 months ago and your application is still pending? Keep operating anyway and you're not in some gray zone. You're providing regulated financial services without a license. Regulators can order you to stop, fine you into the millions, and publicly name you while they do it. Every extra day just runs up the tab. Fair question. What actually counts as crypto asset services? MiCA lists 10 of them. In plain business terms, running an exchange or trading platform, holding crypto for clients, custodial wallets, brokering, executing or passing on orders, swapping crypto for cash or for other crypto, transferring crypto for clients, advising on it, or managing someone's portfolio. Do any of that for clients in the EU and you're in. 3 quick carve-outs. 1. If you only use a token and provide no services, that's the other MiCA lane, the one with white paper obligations. If you'd like to learn more about how to launch a token in the EU, go watch our meme coin video. 2. If you're already a licensed bank, investment firm, or e-money institution, you get a shortcut, a notification to your regulator instead of a brand new license. And 3, genuinely fully decentralized DeFi with no intermediary sits outside MiCA. But regulators read the word fully decentralized about as narrowly as a word can be read. If there's a company in the middle, that company is providing the crypto asset services. Now, my favorite piece of wishful thinking. Firms outside the EU saying, we don't need MiCA. Our EU clients came to us. Be careful. MiCA follows the client, not your company address. It applies based on where the customer is located, not where your firm is incorporated. Serving EU users from Dubai or Delaware changes nothing. Now, there is a real exception called reverse solicitation. If an EU client seeks you out entirely on their own initiative, that specific relationship can sit outside the license requirement. But regulators read it razor thin. Any marketing pointed at the EU, ads, influencers, sponsorships, a website courting European users, and the exception evaporates. And even with a genuine walk-in client, you're not allowed to upsell them new products under that cover. Reverse solicitation is a narrow exception for the client's benefit. It is not a growth strategy for you. So where does that leave you? 3 legal paths. Path 1, get authorized, a full application with your national regulator. Capital, governance, security, the works. Demanding, yes, but the price is huge. 1 license, passported across the entire EU. 27 countries, 1 approval. Path 2, run through a licensed group entity. If your parent or affiliate holds the authorization, services can flow through it, but it needs genuine substance behind it. A shared logo is not a compliance structure. And path 3, wind down properly. If the EU market isn't worth the license to you, stop onboarding EU clients, give clients their assets back, and close out in an orderly way. And since regulators expect that to have happened already, if this is you, it's a this week job, not a next quarter job. And yes, pausing EU services while you build a proper application is completely legitimate. Orderly is legal, messy is not. Lightning recap. The grace period ended on the 1st of July 2026. Everywhere, 0 extensions. And in strict countries like Slovenia and Germany, much earlier. Pending is not a license. Only a granted authorization keeps you serving EU clients. 10 services are in the scope, from exchange to custody to advice. Banks and investment firms get a shortcut, and the DeFi exemption only works if there's truly nobody in the middle. They came to us is a razor-thin exception, not a business model. And you've got exactly 3 legal paths. Get the license, passport through a real group entity, or land the plane clean. If you're staring at this deadline in the rearview mirror, whether you need to know which of your services are even in scope, build an authorization file that doesn't bounce back, or structure a wind down that keeps regulators calm, that's exactly what we do. Book a free call with us, link is in the description below. And if this video helped clarify where you stand, send it to someone who needs to see it too. Thanks for watching, and remember, compliance with the law prevents the flaw. Till next time.